try the point after. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. They got the ball in great field position, and bam, bam, 2 plays and into the end zone. From inside his own 15, let's see how far he can get. And the returner will be brought down. Marshall takes over the ball, the Thundering Herd offense coming out. As it turns out, the fumble on that last drive set up the touchdown, David.
And there's no bigger stat in football than turnovers. You turn the football over, they turn it into points. Jesse, that is not a recipe for success.
Good news, though, they get another chance, right? They can make amends with this drive right here. That's all that's important. You've got to execute, and you've got to lock in.
Pocket starts, nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover. Offense getting set for first down. Goes to the option. He'll keep it himself. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Hurricane!
And that's why this quarterback is such a big weapon, guys, because in this area of the field, they can call these design QB runs, get the extra blocker at the point of attack, and go score it. And they showed you that physicality there.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. From inside the 15, here comes the return. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Marshall offense makes its way back onto the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. Marshall will be forced to punt. Just a great job defensively, making him go through his progressions, and he really didn't have time to do it.
And that's exactly what you do in zone coverage. You drop in your spots, you read the quarterback's eyes, make sure you take away that quick stuff, and a great job rushing the passer and getting the sack.
Quick step and go. Touchdown, Miami! The special teams with a special moment. He did that one all by himself. Make a few guys miss, turn on the afterburners, and boom, everybody's toast.
And that's why you got him back deep, because that guy can do that. You got to be explosive and quick and have good vision, and you see all those things on one punt return. Takes it back to the house, makes people miss, turn it on the gas. Great job, great return.
He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. Marshall takes over the ball, the Thundering Herd offense coming out. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
Running back searching for a hole. And the ball is out. Who's going to get it? Oh, looks like the offense was able to recover it. They've changed ends of the field, now facing third down as they go back to work. To the air, it's Winston. Getting some, and the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Oh, the offense ought to go buy a lottery ticket because that ball somehow bounced right back to them. They'll keep it. Marshall will be forced to punt. The last time they punted, it went back for 6. He'll bring it back. It's Cooper. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Wide open, and it's a foot race. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. A dynamic, explosive. sliver of daylight, exploding through it, just vaporizing and reappearing on the other side and housing it.
And punt returners are so quick. You can play touch football in the elevator with them and lose. You can't even get your hand on those. So quick, so elusive. Does such a great job making people miss, but still going full speed up the field.
Oh, the ball's out on the return. Recovered by the kicking team.
Hey, as a return guy, you know that you're going to get popped. You know you've got guys that have a 50-yard run at you trying to dislodge the football. You've got to do a better job of ball security.
He'll come out throwing on first down. Dances away. And it's caught! Touchdown, Canes! What a grab and what a quick strike to that offense.
And when I'm an offensive coordinator and I see a short field, I'm thinking attack, attack, attack. Go get that touchdown. Take advantage of what the defense gave you. Great job by the offensive coordinator.
And they tack on the extra point for a 35-0 lead. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Marshall offense makes its way back onto the field. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm. Got off the field really, really quickly. They need to put something together here.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive, so they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this drive.
Offense in a bunch formation. Back to throw, it's Winston. Complete with conviction on the crosser. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down mark. Marshall quick to the line. Wants to throw on third. Feeling some heat. Trying to get to it. He lost one down the sideline. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down.
Defense did a great job. 3rd and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they've dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
Bringing it back, it's Cooper. Makes a move. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. Steps away. Plenty of time as he fires it to the right. Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Hurricane.
And this offense is clicking. Another touchdown. Didn't have to go far for this drive, but this offense is doing what they want, how they want, when they want.
And he splits the uprights on the extra point. So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. Marshall takes over the ball, the thundering herd offense coming out. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be concerned. If we're a little bit down, listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here, we're going to create something now that we can build on in the second half.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show that right now. At the end of the first half, try and generate some momentum, score some points before going into halftime.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Pressure coming. Going to try to get it himself. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Quick tempo here for the offense. To the air, it's Winston. Flips it out in the flat. Second half just about ready to go, and Marshall will kick it off. He'll start the return inside his 5. Slips through the line. Oh, what vision. There he goes. Open it up. He will score. Touchdown, Miami.
You can't start the second half any better than that. You're trying to come out of a locker room. You're trying to create some momentum. Taking the first kick of the third quarter back for a touchdown, that is exactly what this head coach was looking for from his players.
They're lining up to kick it off full of momentum after housing that last kickoff. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Marshall offense makes its way back onto the field, looking for a productive play on first down. Wide out in motion. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Let's see what they've got on second down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Oh, looks as if the defense got it. And the quarterback just couldn't bring himself to pull the trigger and get rid of the ball, and they knock it free.
So let's give the secondary tons of credit, right, Reese? They were doing an outstanding job in the back end, in coverage.
Touchdown, Canes! And the punishment has been extended. Getting aggressive here and going for 2. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. Looking for a man. It's Reed. And they can't quite hook up, trying to make a completion in the back corner of the end zone. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. From inside the 15, chance for a good return. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Marshall takes over the ball, the Thundering Herd offense coming out. That last fumble proved to be costly as they cashed it in for a touchdown.
Yeah, and so this defense now is juiced. They're excited and ready to go. So this offense, David, they've got to get something going.
Yeah, those turnovers can be contagious, man. It gets you excited, and then when your offense takes it down the field and does something with it, this offense better be ready to play against a motivated defense.
And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. And now the ball's loose in the end zone. Defense just cradling that fumble and securing it. That ball was just lying there forever in the end zone, and the defense finally pounced on it. They fake it, and he'll try to run it in. And this one's not even going to come close. Man, they flew it in reverse. The kickoff team just about set to go, and that defense is eager to get back out there after the scoop and score. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Marshall offense makes its way back onto the field. It's a good thing to be charitable, Jesse, but I think the last couple of drives might be overdoing it a bit.
I agree, and I think at this point, David, the quarterback here, he's got to be a CEO, and he's got to really get his guys settled down. A couple turnovers in a row. Now they've got to find a rhythm.
A CEO, a.k.a. don't screw it up, young man. That's what it sounds like on the sidelines with the coaches. You got to stop turning the football.
And the running game has gone in the wrong direction. The offense tries to turn it around and go forward. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense coming up with a huge fumble recovery. Touchdown, Hurricanes! And the defense doing work. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. They're out there to kick it off. The return team must rivet that ball to their rib cage. Can't afford another turnover. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. Marshall takes over the ball. The Thundering Herd offense coming out. From the gun, running back on the move. And maybe they want to try somewhere else because there is nothing doing in the middle of this defense. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass, it's Winston. They're bringing heat. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Coming after him. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
And it's been a long day. I mean, there's not much to point out that this offense has done well. They're behind huge, and they got no shot if they can't somehow find a way to protect their quarterback.
Marshall will be forced to punt. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. On the return, it's Cooper. He gets a block. Oh, he gave him the limp leg. Excellent coverage and tackle that time, and that's how the 3rd quarter comes to a close.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter. With the score, Miami 68, Marshall 0.
First down to start the drive after the break. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. Makes the grab at the 10. Touchdown, Miami! And the pummeling has started.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I... Because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back. After scoring that touchdown, they'll try to get it right back with an onside kick. They'd hope to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it.
Well, here in the 4th quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
To the air, it's Winston. They're nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. And the defense got it. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
And that is exactly how you draw it up. You get to the quarterback, but you get the football out. You hit him, you try to rake it out. Great job by the defense. Getting the sack, getting the fumble.
Red pass, it's complete. Finds a crease at the 20. Ripping through the defense. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8.
A lot of offensive coordinators out there in a similar situation with a lead like this. They'd definitely be running the ball at this point. They'd probably take their starting quarterback out of the game potentially, but not this year. They are still staying aggressive.
Nowhere to go, and the ball's loose. Now the defense has got it going the other way. They make the tackle after the turnover, but hang on just a second. There's a flag on the field. Let's see if it stands.
That's just a mental error. On defense, you got to watch the ball. I understand the quarterback shouting and he's clapping and there's all this crowd noise, but you just got to hone in, watch the football before you come out of your stance.
He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. We reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns in the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. The Marshall offense makes its way back onto the field. This has been an old-fashioned fanny paddling, David. I mean, they've just got taken behind the woodshed.
There's nothing to say. This has been an absolute beatdown. Dominated from the start, Jesse, to almost the finish now. They have done nothing right.
Everyone's going to have a real hard look at these two.
And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
Man, is that just indictment of the day. Your quarterback getting drilled late in the football game. This offense has sputtered. They haven't found any kind of good rhythm.
And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack. Marshall will be forced to punt. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Running it back, it's Cooper. They'll get him corralled and down at about the 19-yard line.
These specialists and these return specialists, they got speed for days. But you better hang on to the football. I know you want to make big plays, those splash plays that can change games, but you better secure the football first.
Caught in the backfield, it's Coleman. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1.
And this offense continuing to spin the football, man, continuing to add to a great day. They built this big lead. They've shown you a variety that they can do a lot of really, really good things. And I like it, man. Continue to throw the football. Continue to be who you are. It's the defense's job to stop you.
This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out. They take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
And they just look good in every phase of the game.